This post is going to teach you how to love your enemies and everybody else as yourself. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 43 through 44, and Jesus says, "But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them who hate you, and pray for which despitefully use you and persecute you." But why does Jesus say this? Why is it important that we should love our enemies as ourselves? Why is it important that Jesus is telling us this? The reason we should love our enemies and everybody else as we love ourselves is because we should love every single human being simply because they are a human. God loves all of us unconditionally, which means that no matter what we do, He will love us, which shows us that we should also love other human beings because they are human beings as well. And we are all human beings created in the image of God, and we are created equally under God, which means that we should have love and kindness for others as Jesus did. The type of love that God has for us is called agape love, which, as I said previously, is unconditional love that He has for us no matter what sin we do, no matter how much we curse Him or say bad things or blasphemy against Him. No matter what we do, He will love us because we are human beings. So, how can we begin to love our enemies? Because I understand it can be difficult at times to love people that are maybe being hateful towards you, cursing at you or whatever. So, how are we supposed to love those people while they are doing those bad things to us? Well, we can look at God and we can look at Jesus, and the people were literally killing him on the cross, and they were other people that had previously tried to kill him. They had picked up stones to stone him to death, and yet he still loved those people exactly the same. Nothing changed about his love, and that is because Jesus lived a perfect life. And so if you want to have an example of what you need to do, we should be looking at Jesus, and we should be looking at what He did, because He is the one and only perfect example. Another thing that you can do is, in those times whenever it might be more difficult than other times to love your enemies, you can call upon the name of the Lord and ask Jesus for the strength in order to love your enemies. The way God works is with time. Humans like to have things instantly and quickly and easily, but God likes to give you the things that you ask for, but with time, over time. And so the way that God might strengthen you, He could do something else. I don't know what He's going to do. He could strengthen you by giving you smaller challenges that make you stronger. With modern self improvement promoting competition and the belief that you are better than other people, believing that you should love your enemies and that everybody is equal to you because you are all humans and your value is given by God and not the actions you take, that is a step in the right direction for a different type of self improvement, which is your journey with Jesus. God tells us that the most important commandment is to follow Jesus, the one and true God, and the second most important is to love everybody. It's time to do the hard work starting now.